Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a 2024 favorites video. These are the products that I reach for the most, and they're all makeup products today. I also plan on doing the best luxury releases in 2024. So I have a few videos in this series, but I wanted to kick off the series with today and just give you all of my favorite products from 2024, whether they're new or old releases. There may be some repeats in different videos of my favorites, but I wanted to start here and just kind of break it down by category. So this is going to be a little bit of a longer video. It should be nice and relaxing, so you can keep it on in the background or just grab a drink and a cozy blanket and let's just get into it. I'm going to start with primers. So this is something that I have reached for a ton. This is the Say Illuminator in Star Glow. I absolutely love this. It's fragrance free. It's very light. It goes well with makeup. It doesn't pill. It doesn't make me break out. Like, it just checks all of my boxes. And I find myself reaching for this almost every time I do my makeup. Most recently, I picked up the Merit Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. And I used this in my recent Full Face of Merit video. And then the Great Skin Priming Moisturizer by Merit. These are both great. They're good for underneath makeup. They provide a good grip. They're hydrating. They don't have a fragrance. The reason I'm bringing up fragrance a lot is because I am sensitive to fragrance because I have asthma. I had brain surgery back in June, and ever since then my asthma got worse. So I'm just sensitive to fragrance, and I'm not like against fragrance. I love it. I love it. Don't get me wrong. But for me, it just irritates my like sinuses and my lungs. So I don't know. I can tolerate some fragrance, but in very small amounts, and it can't be like too strong. So some of my makeup products do have fragrance in them, but if I find something that does have no fragrance, I'm really happy, especially if it performs well. So I'm going to move into like foundations and skin tint. This is the Lisa Eldridge skin tint in the shade T6. I'm almost out of it, and I have a backup. That's how much I love it. It's just such a great skin tint. It's very high coverage for a skin tint. Like, it's not like super high coverage, but it does provide a good amount of coverage and a nice natural finish. It's not too matte, it's not too dewy, it's just the satiny, natural, perfect finish that I love in a skin tint. This is probably my favorite skin tint ever right now. I can't think of another skin tint that would beat this out. It's also fragrance free, which is a plus. And then this is a classic, Luminous Silk, Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I wear mine in the shade 4.5. I've just been using this for years, and you can use this with any makeup look. It could be glam, it could be natural. It has such a natural glowy finish, but it's not overly glowy where it's going to make you look greasy. It's just the perfect consistency, and I will forever purchase this. This is another forever purchase. This is the Lancome Teint Idole Foundation. I have mine in the shade 300N. I've been using this for years. It's so reliable. If I'm going somewhere for a long time and I know that I need my makeup to last, I will go for this one. It's fragrance free. It's not too matte, so it doesn't dry out my skin. It's acne friendly. What else? It just performs really, really well. And if I'm going to be wearing makeup for a long time, I need it to perform well. And then the next one is the Phytoteint Foundation by Sicily. I have two colors. So I have the two shades in 09 Dawn and 2N1 Sand. This is another reliable foundation. It's a matte to natural finish, and it's acne safe. It does have a little bit of fragrance, but it's not overpowering. This will last all day. I live in a very humid, hot climate, and I wore this in the summertime, and it lasted like 8 hours, and it looked perfect when I got home. Like, this is an amazing foundation. color correctors. We have Bobbi Brown color corrector stick in the shade Bisque. I love this one. You cannot go wrong with it. It's just so easy. You can just apply it right from here. You don't have to, like, I don't know. It's just user-friendly. I love the shade Bisque. I've been using this for years. I've repurchased this many times, and I love how Bobbi Brown has so many different tones of their color corrector. So it's good to find something that's your closest match. This is the one that you can find it in, because they have a lot of different options. So that's one of the reasons why I like it. It's emollient but creamy. It's not overly emollient, and it's not too dry. It's a great consistency. And it does what it needs to do. Like, it covers up my dark circles. And I love how this part fits perfectly, like, in my inner corners, because right here is where I get the most like, darkness. And then the Natasha Denona color corrector, I have two. I have C1 and C2. I find myself reaching for C1 a lot, but this is a great creamy formula, high coverage. Love this one. And the tone matches nicely to my skin tone. Same with the concealer, same consistency as the color corrector. I have mine in the shade N5 and N3. And yeah, I just really love how high coverage this is and creamy. It's not like overly drying, and it's not too creamy. I just find the consistency to work really well with my skin. I have textured skin. I am maturing, like, I have fine lines, and so that is something that works really well. This next one is Tower 28. I have the shades DTLA and IE. And the reason I really like this, I could use this without using foundation. Like, I can just use this as my foundation. It's so skin-like. You can barely tell. It's like non-detectable on the skin, but yet it provides coverage. I am a big fan of this. And then lastly, the Hourglass concealer. I have mine in the shade Sepia and Silk. I use Sepia mostly around my face, and then Silk underneath my eyes sometimes, because it has a little bit of a peachy shade to it, so it kind of helps to cancel out dark circles. And then for powders, I have my Charlotte Tilbury finishing powder in the shade One Fair. As you can see, I have made a dent in this, and I will definitely repurchase this. It's just, I don't know how to describe it. It's just a classic. This is a newer one. It's the Kosas Cloud Set in Candy. I just love the color, honestly, and I love how brightening it is and lightweight. I want to get some more shades in this. This is a really good one. And then my Laura Mercier loose powders. I have one that's talc-free and then the original. Classics. And then I apologize, but I don't think this is in stock. I'm not really sure. It was a limited edition this year, but this is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked Evil Eye palette. I use this a lot. And I used it today with the Lisa Eldridge skin tint. It's just, this is my favorite one so far. I use the bronzer a lot, but I love this highlighter. Let's see if we can swatch this, because it's more highlighty than normal Hourglass highlighters, if that makes sense. Like, it actually, I don't know, it's pretty intense, but not overly intense, you know? I know, it's kind of hard to explain, but this blush shade is amazing. It's like subtle, right up my alley, very natural. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can't forget my Laura Mercier Fresco. This just goes with every makeup look. It's subtle. It's like a nude. And it's not sparkly, but it has like it gives you like a luminescence to your skin. And then the Sisley #1, I can't pronounce it. It's like La Orchidee. This is one of my favorites, actually. This shade, you can use this kind of as a bronzer. and a blush, like a bronzer. This is just an amazing formula. Pricey, but amazing. Let's do brow products. So I really love the Urban Decay Brow Blade in the shade Cool Cookie. I like it because it has a pencil on one end and then it has a pen on the other. And I love the shade Cool Cookie. I just feel like it has it's not too warm, so it kind of matches my base really well. And it's long lasting. And then the Benefit Clear Brow Setter. That one doesn't leave my eyebrows looking like it has dandruff. It holds my brows. It's just something that works every time, and I've repurchased it multiple times. This is new to me, but it's the Merit Eyebrow Gel Pencil in dark brown. And I love how fine the tip is. It has a spoolie on one side, and then just this fine tip. I don't know if you can see from here, but it's just really easy to use, and I like the shade. I've been using the Rare Beauty clear brow gel, but I'm not sure how I feel yet. I really love the wand and everything. I need to use it more before I could include it in my favorites, but that is one. It's like a runner-up. I just realized I missed a concealer. This is the Luminous Silk Giorgio Armani concealer in shade 4.5. I love this one. It's like medium coverage, light to medium coverage, and it doesn't settle into fine lines. It's just, the formula is really amazing. Not going in any particular order here, so I just have everything laid out in front of me, and I'm just going one by one here. Okay, so bronzer. The Rare Beauty bronzer stick. I have mine in the shade Happy Soul and Bright Side. I love how this glides onto the skin. It blends out easy. This is just a really nice formula, and I love the colors that are available. I just find myself reaching for this a lot. I absolutely love the Sisley bronzer. Yes, it's expensive, but this is honestly one of my favorite bronzers. I can't get enough of it. It's like a gel to powder. The tone is really nice. I love it. And then this is the Chantecaille bronzer in the shade Sunstone. Love the tone of it. Love the gel to powder finish. And then the Giorgio Armani in 100. This is really nice. I'm wearing, I wore that earlier in a video I did today, which will be posted soon, so you'll see that. But look how big the compact is, and then it's also very I don't know, luminous. It's not glittery or anything, but it does give you a nice glow. I don't know if you can see, but it just gives such a nice glow. And then the Say bronzer. Actually, this is the blush, because I'm going to use, I forgot to grab it, but basically the blush and the bronzer by Say are my favorite. This is the shade Spicy, but I have the shade Spritz for the bronzer, and this is a great formula. I keep forgetting things, but the NARS Matte Concealer in the shade Madeline, I use this all the time. I don't know if you guys seen that I use it for my glasses marks, and it's the only thing that's powerful enough to cover it. The Giorgio Armani Liquid Eyeshadow. This is the shade 22M. This is perfect if you want to put it on your lid and then put a sparkle over it. It's really great, like the Patrick Ta ones, which I'll show you right now. So I have all 5 of these, but these 2 that I'm about to show you really stand out to me, and I love them. This is We Need Better Lighting, which is right here, and then Do You Know Who I Am, which is right here. Actually, I'm wearing that today. You probably can't see it that well, but yeah, I used actually the Merit one, the Merit Solo Shadow in Vachetta. This is honestly my favorite. I just got this recently, but I haven't stopped reaching for it since. I'm really liking that. I like these simple ones. I forgot to bring it out here, but the Lisa Eldridge ones are really nice too. So, yeah, I don't have it here. I forgot to grab it, but Lisa Eldridge liquid eyeshadows are good. They're really good. The Chantecaille Cheetah palette. I mean, the packaging is just amazing. And the shades are beautiful. It's just an easy palette. You can take this traveling with you. It takes the guesswork out, and they're beautiful shades and beautiful formulas. I love Chantecaille so much. And same with this one. It's the Chantecaille Lion Luminescent Eye Shade. It's like a copper color. Oof, this is an amazing color. It's a perfect copper. And then I also really love the Bobbi Brown sticks. I have the golden bronze one, which is one of my favorites, and this one is taupe and golden pink. It's like dual-sided, so love that. Let's move into like eyeliner. This is the Chantecaille Eye Brightener. It's the Brightening Eye Kajal, and I usually use this like on my lower lash line. And then the Chantecaille Luster Glide Eyeliner in the shade Earth. I use this to tightline my top lashes. And then for liquid liner, Tom Ford liquid liner and the Lancome Ultra Precise Waterproof Liner. This is in the shade Brown Syrup or Syrup Brown, and this is black. I have repurchased these numerous times. I love them. And I'm kind of jumping around because I forgot this, but this is the Rare Beauty Eye Primer. I use this all the time. This and my MAC Paint Pot. I should have included my MAC Paint Pot too, but I reach for this more. It is weightless, and it just, I don't know, like the eyeshadows glide easily. They don't get stuck on it and like patchy. This is just a really exceptional eye primer, and it's the one I grab most of the time. I'll either use that, a concealer, or my MAC Paint Pot. And then for lipsticks, I have the Chantecaille. This is the Lip Veil in Wild Sienna. It was part of the limited edition collection. I love it. It's non-fragranced and love the formula. It's creamy and it actually lasts a really long time. And I love the shade. It's just such a really nice shade. And then the Tom Ford lip color in Sable Smoke. I love the color of this lipstick. It goes really well with the Tom Ford lip liner in the shade Irresistible. So these two I've been using a lot. And then two other lip liners that I really love. The Makeup Forever Extreme color pencil in the shade Wherever Walnut. And the Kosas Hot Liner. I have a couple shades, but this one is Supreme. I like this one, and I think it's the lightest one. I use them together. I actually used that today. And then I love my Lisa Eldridge Balms. This is the shade Meet Cute, but I also have Sweet Fig and Appoint. And I just love the consistency of these. I'm actually going to put a little bit more on right now because I've been talking so much and my lips are getting dry as I talk. But yeah, I just love it. Fragrance free. It's amazing. And then for setting sprays, I recently discovered this one, the Refi setting spray. It's fragrance free. It doesn't make me break out. It's non-irritating. It's my second bottle, and yeah, it's just nice because I love the Charlotte Tilbury one too. This is just so heavily fragranced that if I, like on days that like I'm struggling with my asthma, I'll grab this. But this just really performs well. I mean, this is something I've purchased year after year and time after time, and it's just so good. And then Let's shake this up. This is the Vanity Ultra Glow Setting Mist. I believe this is an Australian brand. And, and this adds such a nice glow. It's so pretty. I'm obsessed with this. It has a little bit of a fragrance, but it's not like synthetic fragrance. It's just very subtle, like citrusy. Yeah, it's just like lemony. Oh, I love it. I'm sure I forgot some. Oh wait, I forgot mascara. Okay, for mascaras, I love my Lancome Lashy Dole. I have the black and brown. I use this all the time. I love the wand. It doesn't smudge, and yeah, it separates the lashes, lengthens them, and volumizes them. Then this is new to me, but I love it. The Merit mascara. Just those days when you want like a natural look, this is perfect for that. I believe this is a tubing mascara. I could be wrong, but I think it is. And yeah, it's just a really simple mascara, but I really like that. And then the Exaggerize Volume Mascara by Charlotte Tilbury. I think I have a thing for these types of wands, like the curved ones. I find them the easiest to work with, personally. And then the Chantecaille Longest Lash Mascara. At first, I didn't like this. It's quite wet, but it does dry out a little bit. And it does have a little bit of a rose scent, but it's not like overly strong. And I can deal with it. This is a good mascara. I've been finding myself using this a lot. I think that wraps it up. I probably forgot stuff, but these are ones that came to mind right away. These are the ones that I reach for the most. Thanks for sticking through this if you made it this far. And stay tuned for the rest of my favorites videos of 2024. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.